Today we're doing a winner chicken dinner for the record books.
Perfectly cooked chicken with a brown sugar garlic sauce to die for.
Oh, can we talk about that sauce?
Juicy, saucy, and off the charts delicious.
I tell you,
Oh,
juicy and saucy. I thought you were talking about yourself there for a second.
Well.
This chicken dinner is the winner, you guys. You're gonna pull that for it.
Oh.
All right, let's get started. It's so easy too.
So good.
We've got. Let's start with the chicken.
Yeah, we've got chicken thighs, which we love, the dark meat.
We're going bone in, skin on. You can do whatever you want. You can absolutely do boneless chicken breasts.
Yeah.
That's delicious too. But we want to kind of get these. If they're wet, if they've been frozen, they may have a little moisture on them. So you want them to be damp. But we're going to go ahead.
Want them to be dry.
I'm sorry, not the opposite of damp. But we're going to add a little bit of moisture, but in the form of oil. This is olive oil. You could do vegetable oil, but we're going to be cooking in olive oil. So okay,
and I'm going to do some salt and pepper.
Yeah, just liberally sprinkle. I've got over here. This is about a teaspoon each of all of these seasonings. This is a powder.
Okay, and I've got pepper.
And we are working as a team. And then I have got what gives it this beautiful color and a depth of flavor.
Oh, look at that. That's
smoked paprika that we love to cook with.
That is gorgeous.
We're really choreographing this. Okay, so now you want to flip those over.
Oh, yeah, that's why I have this glove on.
There you go.
Okay.
Besides it just looking very fashionable. Okay, so now I'm going to hit these with just a little more. This just helps. You don't have to do the oil, but it helps those seasonings adhere to the meat.
Okay, and I am hitting it with salt again.
Hit it, baby. Hit me one more time.
Yes, Brittany.
I know.
Oops. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm going for this one.
We are really going to town here. Okay, over here, and now we've got,
there we go.
This is six for us, those size thighs fit perfectly snugly. You don't want to get them overly snug, but into the nice large skillet like this.
And I'm going skin side down?
Skin side down, yeah, because we want these babies to get nice and crisp. And so you're going to want to put these in a skillet. Cast iron is perfect. That is oven safe because this is going to end up going in the oven after we get these.
Stuck right there. Come on.
After we get these, yeah. Once you kind of put them, the skin may want to stick a little bit. So I have my tongs handy just to kind of.
My hand handy.
And your hand handy, and let those. Now we're going to let these crisp up, and that's only going to take about 6 minutes.
This chicken, y'all, is so.
Winner.
Yeah, it's beyond winner.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so these have been going about 8 minutes. I've had them on medium high. Now see,
there we go.
The skin is looking crispy.
And I love the little bit of the redness of the paprika.
I know. Look at that. It gives that gorgeous flavor. So now we're just going to flip these over. We're going to finish cooking them off in the oven. This is really just kind of locking in the flavors.
Lock it in.
So that's been going probably, I'd say, about 8 minutes. Now let's make this sauce.
Oh, this brown sugar garlic sauce is
This
so
is what
good.
puts it over the top.
It is so good. So I've got a half a cup of brown sugar.
And we're going with dark brown just because it's loaded with flavor.
And I have a quarter cup of soy sauce.
Yeah, it's that classic mix of sweet and savory.
Totally. And then I have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar.
For a little punch of yum.
A tablespoon of Dijon mustard.
For a little punch of tang.
You're silly. You are silly. And
I know.
Now I've got some garlic. I've got 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. However garlicky you like it.
Yeah, and on that note, you may be thinking, oh, that's a lot of garlic. It's not overly garlicky. I promise you.
It's not.
They all balance the flavors out just perfectly.
Totally. And then, little heat, I've got a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes.
And that does not add a ton of heat. If you despise any kind of spice, you can just leave that out. If you love extra spice, you can double that.
It is
the smell
perfect.
already. There's something about cooking chicken in the kitchen.
It is so.
It reminds me of like mom and grandma on Sunday afternoons.
I feel like we're always cooking chicken in the kitchen.
We're always doing something in the kitchen.
And it doesn't have to be a Sunday afternoon.
That's true.
What was the last chicken dish we did? Chicken Madeira.
We did chicken Madeira.
That's good.
Chicken fricassee is good.
Oh, the Peruvian chicken with the green sauce? Y'all, that is...
Filipino chicken. Okay.
All right,
now,
am I done? Am I wasting time?
I have preheated the oven to 400 degrees. Now we're just going to pour that around the sauce.
Yeah.
We will later, we'll really baste it. Go ahead, you can just pour it.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. And if you get some on top, that's okay. We're eventually going to be basting
Be on
it.
top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna baste it.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we get all that brown sugar out of there. Okay, so now I'm going to get my
Hold on, let me try one.
mittens. And we're going to bake this. And it doesn't take long. It only, again, it depends on the size of your thighs or if you're doing breasts.
Whose thighs are you talking about?
Well, you never know. So anyway, but this should only take about 15, I'm going to turn this off, 15 to 17 minutes. We're going to let it bake, and then we're going to kind of get it.
Baste it?
We're going to do, no, we'll baste it later.
Oh, when we're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we're going to turn the broiler on just to get a little bit of char on top. Oh, the smell is incredible.
It is off the charts.
These went for 15 minutes, and then I just let the broiler go for about,
oh, wow.
about a minute, just to kind of get them
Gorgeous.
really crispy. Isn't that beautiful?
Those are gorgeous. Let me turn this off.
And so one of the things you want to do is, we poured the sauce sort of around it because you do want to keep the top crispy if at all possible. We will eventually be bathing them in this sauce, but for right now, we're going to want to keep that crisp. So now we're going to take the chicken out. We are really close. We want to get this sauce really saucy, like Wesley said. And what we're going to do is it doesn't take long.
Like
we're just
syrupy.
Syrupy, yeah. It's going to be kind of syrupy. And so we're going to turn the heat on.
Oh, those look lovely.
Don't they look beautiful? And the smell, you guys, I've always said that if we can figure out how to have smell-o-vision, we would be rich, rich, rich. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this on medium-high, and we're just going to saute this, and you'll see it thicken before your eyes. It only takes a few minutes, and then it gets this nice syrupy flavor.
Syrupy texture.
Yeah,
yes,
and then we eat.
Yay!
I don't think I've ever been so excited to have a chicken dinner. This is
so good.
Really good. So, okay, so let's talk about the sauce. So it didn't take long, just took a few minutes. You just simmer it over, stir it constantly. Once you start to, you can run your spoon through it, your wooden spoon through it, and it leaves a trail that you're about ready. And don't let it get so thick that it turns into glue. Okay, so you could either pour the sauce over it now and then serve it that way, or plate it.
I just
salivated.
Salivated.
Yep.
Yep.
So we've got a bed of mashed potatoes.
Perfect.
This is so good with mashed potatoes. And now the moment that we've all been waiting
Please.
for. This.
All right, Chris, that looks so good.
Look at that. That's what you call
Oh, wow.
food porn at its best. And then
Here, let me get this over here. You get that
yeah.
right there. That's perfect.
Okay, let me get myself one here. I'm gonna get this beautiful one here.
Oh, you made a little chef design.
I did. I got fancy with it. And now I'm going to add myself a little of this sauce, or a lot of this sauce. This sauce is to die for. Okay.
Y'all.
Now you got to hit it. Serve this with some like sauteed green beans or Southern style green beans. Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm beside myself.
I
I'm
know.
beside myself.
It's like restaurant quality in your own kitchen, I tell you.
The taste is really unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm always like, where is the meaty side of my, let's see.
Oh, and that skin is
wow.
crispy.
Okay. Chris.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we've got something here.
Oh, I need to. That sauce.
I know. Get a little mashies in there.
Guys.
Oh my gosh, you got a spoonful. Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do this. What?
Crunchy.
Oh yeah, I know. The crispy skin, the tender chicken, and that sauce. It is amazing how you can take such simple ingredients, pantry ready ingredients, put them together and make something this scrumptious.
It is really
Look how that
ridiculous.
chicken is so cooked perfectly. I am beside myself.
I'm going to take this right here. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. Just have a little bit of it.
You can be sure to serve the extra sauce tableside. Everyone can have their own little dipping.
It is so good. Hold on, one more. I got to get in here. Chris. Use my finger.
I feel proclamation coming on.
That is like 100 billion trillion% Loon-approved. That chicken is ridiculous.
Yeah. The humble chicken is
like
reigning supreme.
Shot out of a cannon. Oh, poor chicken, like the Muppets.
I know. All right, you guys. I hope you're inspired to make this because it's easy peasy, but it's restaurant quality.
It is amazing.
And you can do it on a weeknight. You can do it on a fancy dinner party, whatever.
I can't
All right,
stop myself.
You eat, and I'm going to say goodbye to our beautiful people. We love you guys. Bye, everybody.